time for you to know. 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 And we have said now, going, gone. Bourgeois. It's time for you to know. And people worldwide supposed to understand my videos them and my camera, which is the same thing, right? But anyway, it's time for you to know. It's time for you to know. Going, gone. Now remember to Yahoo me STAYFRY deal figure entertainment. Remember to check out my music. Remember I am a recording artist. Remember I've been doing this from the 90s days. Understand? I used to be in groups also. Two groups I used to be a part of. Or maybe three. But anyway, I notice we have modern time now, so people talk and sing. So naturally, I want to sing and do it. But I have wisdom that I can share. Understand? And they know I from long time. But listen, people, we are going to talk about corruption in the world. Understand? Worldwide. Now, a lot of people don't understand that corruption it flows in everything. But from what I am experienced like right now as a human that come forward onto the government and also wrote the government. If you go on Live Leak, if you Google STAYA, no, if you go Live Leak, LIVELEAK.com/STAYFIYA and search it up, you notice I wrote the government about some corruption that was happening around musicians. Because a lot of musicians in the land don't realize that I is defending them. Because I am a musician that knows certain things that a lot of artists are dying, especially in the 14th parish of Jamaica, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, worldwide, Africa. Everywhere I go, I notice they target artists and kill them. See some cinnamon tea I drink. Listen. Now check the levels now, what I gonna tell you. In this level is for you to understand what I experience. You don't have to believe I. You don't have to believe me. Understand? All you gotta do is just go do your research. I remember I don't edit my videos, them I always remember that. No, so this type of corruption now, it plays along with they keeping down the land when it comes to like the growth of the people. When I say keeping down the land, like they have them warp zone and their time machine, right? They already know everything within the land already. And this is time for you to know, say, well, each time they find a planet, they run a timeline in the planet before they put the people there and make them live there. Understand? But they give us a mathematics that to control us. So you might have a mathematics. So well, God said, let there be light, and there was light. But if you check really, 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 and check the galaxy, I keep stressing that you realize that everything outside is like springtime. You see the plant is springing back onto the earth. You see fruit that spring, you see tree that spring. So the universe can just grow and stop, brother. The universe is continue growing. This is what I want to tell them. So this time for you to know, it's time for you to know. But the corruption that lies beyond that is keeping your mind in a level where it's not supposed to be. But in America, the streets find out about warp zones and time machine, which I do something like that already. And I think so the government kind of like but they like upset at it. But it's nothing to upset because if you check the TV program named Buzzer and listen to all the password puzzle, you hear they're telling you a lot of things about what is going on and who's making people cripple and who's making people retarded and because I come tell them say don't want in the land don't ban retarded. Somebody have to be injecting them to make them become retarded. Understand? So if your brain slow, then slow down your brain. Like I then slow down my mother from in the parish, then slow down my mother child, which is I from within the womb by injecting her with an injection. That is a part of the corruption which you should know. But if you watch a TV buzzer, you even a white lady at time at other land, that we gonna get into that. The other land people are tell you that boom, the white power inject them and slow down all the earth changer. No, let's get into that. I am an earth changer. I am supposed to sing big song and talk to you like this. You understand? Because if you check it real fact, I am the one who come with this, start this type of thing online in the 21st century when technology comes in. But in '09, a lot of people was not even talking to the camera in '09 or '08. You understand? So you have to realize the teaching of the people it need to be upgraded. No, so anyway, let's get into the earth change now. What they do now with I was attack I fully. Understand? Because they already know of I already. But what they will do, them have you rewrite I content of the song, and they will have you do my videos of the songs. And if they make a beat, you make one like the beat them. Then keep it on, and they will shoot you down before that time. In America, I said that before, they have tons of people dying just to sing song. Understand? So I took it up on myself now to come forward to the law. And I come to them and talk to them about a bunch of things, and I also write them about a bunch of things. So I went to the highest law in the land, which is international law. No, I don't know if they're going to hate me to say this, but it's a other earth do control this earth. They call them international law, and they call them the up yonder. Understand? Now, if you read the space law, for those people who think I'm cuckoo and think I don't know what I'm saying, because that's what they tell them, Google the space and earth law. Understand? And you read it and you realize that, actually, there's other earth and there's other land. They show you that it exists. You understand? Say that the earth and the space law exists, and you can actually violate earth and space law. So the man them who control the earth was not supposed to abuse human. That is the rules between space and earth. That means he's not supposed to give you no what they call a pellet gun to shoot you in your ears to give you cancer. You're not supposed to be using no chemical warfare among the people. You're not supposed to put nothing in your drink and knock you out and juke you with needle. You're supposed to respect the human rights rules. You're not supposed to abuse human. That between the earth and the space law. This is what that was. The earth and the space law. So if the earth violating the earth law is your contact international law and it's real serious, you might see flying vehicle come through the cloud and stop it. And for the people them now who don't believe these things exist, the other earth now have power beyond this earth. Because remember, if you check it before mankind built technology, mankind I tell about Jupiter and Mars. Understand? Mankind also finds spaceship on Earth before we make plane. Understand? So all those things that you are like listening and knowing is a bunch of brainwash thing. Because I check these things. I went back and checked what time they build technology, what time they check record, what time they start to see UFO. Because everything documented. What time they create camera. Now the 18s then create camera. Understand? So and record the camera creating in the 18. So there's certain things that within in our atmosphere we never used to see. I know we in a modern time when people are use their camera and they take flying vehicle and things disappearing and so all sort of things happening now. So you can't deny what you actually see with your eyes. But the corruption that surround the people is what this video is really about. So we're not going to chip into that. The corruption is what I see murdering everybody. And this corruption comes down from all the corporation them and all the churches them and all the groups of people them plays a roles in this corruption. And this corruption now where they control the people them from their young, they will use the mother to kill the son or the son to kill the mother and the father. And they will brainwash them without no evidence at all. I see they do that to the people them that I know for a fact. They tell them things that which is not so, because some of the things that I'm saying within the video, the people them that I know don't think I supposed to be thinking like that, are supposed to know like that. So tell the people them that I know, say, well, the reason why I talk like that, because they have a library in America. You could go into the library and you could study on your own. So I study on my own. If you praise King Selassie, I'm going to study why you praise King Selassie. Then I'm going to study Zeus, and I check the China God, I check the ton of hours of God. So I have a different match towards it. This is why I could tell us, well, I am not really from Africa. You think I come from a portal down in Jamaica. Understand? And these are some of the things that killing the people them. No. So you have the other land now. The other land them don't want the earth to grow. You understand? And them run in every ends in America. In every ends in America around you see the other land them there. If not the other land there is the corrupt military. They're corrupting and fooling them and having people going against people. No, with I know, they already know that I go and get money. So they didn't want I to get money. So they want war. Even every day them get up, them steal from I. And they spread a bunch of rumors and tons of things. And them even went as far now, I try to turn her into homosexual and have homosexual government coming on to I. And it's because I man read 33 laws of strategy. And the 33 laws of strategy say you must know when to adapt. So I just start listening and study because this never happened to me before. So I listen and study, and this forced me to be more holy, to be more give thanks and praise to the Most High. This is where me draw closer to God more. And I say, oh, I saw one deal with it now. Man, I used to tell me, say, man born is a by birth man become a homosexual or gay. Then I realized that these things happening through rituals and bunch of obias and what they call witchcraft and tons of other things that can turn a human to that far. So I follow the rules of the earth now. Let's get into the corruption of the rules of the earth. No, so I grew up in America. I come from the violent times in the 90s. Anyone from the 90s could tell us the 90s was a very violent time period. If you make it through the time period in the 90s and make it to now, you are one smart person if you never did no prison time. Because back then it was very violent. It was drive-by time, shooting up houses, shooting after you in the streets, and nobody ain't really going to prison because it's just that's how it is at that time period. If you make it that past that time period, you'll be all right. So what I did know, I follow the rules of the earth, what they have here in America. The first thing first, the what they call it, the male people them was violating me. So I called them up and I talked to them. They say full out some shit. I did that and they give me some case number. I said this before. I call them to check up on the case and they say don't exist, right? So I did all the things that qualify for someone to make a complaint within the government. I go into the precinct, and the precinct tell me they don't handle that thing. I have to go down to this place they call HR, which I say these things. I pull out the farm and do all of that, what they tell me to do, because I'm a grown man, I have houses, I have children, so they'd have to get that level to make them understand, say, yo, this is what's going on. That suddenly I turn that in farm. Understand? Because I claim that's only Informer does that now. So literally, I realize that corruption plays a part in everything, even when you try to make it be right. So I write them and tell them about the poison of the community and the churches and the hacking of the computer, the stealing of the music, the owning the rights of not owning your own rights and kill it before you have it, and copy your idea and take it, go live in the past then with it. A lot of people don't think that exists now, but this is why I want them to realize, man, especially poor people. Don't think man can go back and live in the past and go look back on what he's doing. This is corruption. And the reason why I'm coming out like this, I'm telling you that because there's a TV program named Buzz. I tell you everything about that already. So it's only right I tell you that. Because at first I didn't want to speak about it, man. What, they call it the warps one. It's real. Understand? Time machines are real. You understand? If you do not have on a time watch, everything you're doing at the earth, you know it already. You understand? But them a business boy, they do not business about you. They just know say that's what you do. They leave you to the local law. But there's another law that don't give a shit what you do. And leave the local law to do it and watch what the local law take care of the problem. You understand? That's what the corruption's about. But you see, the other land now is who killing a lot of you. Because when the other land come to the earth, he murder 4 or 5 man and then he go back in his land. Because who control the portal? The government system control the portal. So the government, the corrupt government, keeping down the land by getting people from other world to kill people in our world. And then go some back into their world. So and then they have it so good now, they corrupt the neighborhood. You understand? So the neighborhood corrupt. So even if I'm saying this to them, they would never listen to me and say, well, it's like that. They don't think I'm supposed to say that. If a person from the parish take the time out and watch this video and I'm telling to you, down in Jamaica, yeah, some people down there that part one and he's not really born there. No, he come from another world to your world to see what you do and probably come kill few man and go back to his world. That's how the government work on that side. Some people say I shouldn't say that. But if the government upset of I saying that no, all worldwide, all those government need to watch Buzzer. Must Google Buzzer and check Richard. Because him say, oh, the clan have no account. Preach! The island have no sunset. There's no dance there. He say, preach, there's no dancer. Like they don't delete the whole of dancehall, delete the whole of hip hop. That's what he trying to tell me. Understand? But the corruption run deeper than that. No, so if you are youth dump on the parish or in on the streets of New York, yo, you have to wise up, man. When I say you got to wise up, the corruption real. Yo, they don't want you to sing your song. And be a big artist. They claim the land is advancing, so they have to stop you. They don't want you to be an actor or shine within the world and say there is a problem, so they have to stop you. You understand? You don't want to be a big basketball player. They say it's a problem, so they have to stop you. Even they have to stop you from within your mother womb. You understand that? That's how deep that corruption level is. So right now, I'm dealing with that right now. I got some people downstairs. Every day them make noise and pick fight. Understand? Some people say, why you don't move? But yo, what I don't want you to understand and what I want you to understand is no matter where I go, I'm going to know I'm going to be there. You understand? And what I don't want you to understand is, yo, I can't tell you. You have to figure that out yourself. It's strange, right? But if I left and go somewhere, the same thing happened because I tried that before. I went to VA and I heard it over my brother them. I go on my sister them, I see the same behavior. You understand? I go on my friends them, I see the same behavior. I live on the streets, I see the same behavior. I live on the train, I see the same behavior. It's a continual thing. Follow me, follow me, follow me. You understand? I make money online. They took it away. Corruption. And I tell everyone about this corruption behavior when it comes to the money part. Like you promote product online. And when you promote the product online, they have the power to rewind your sales. So if I sell music online, then we wind the sales online. This is why a lot of the people them that sing don't make no money because somebody is collecting the money and put it in their account. They could fast forward it or they put it in their account. You understand? So a lot of artists is really poor because the money that they actually is making online is not really getting the whole full share of it. You understand? And I also invest in stocks. I buy the Bacon stocks. And I watch the market close because I know about stocks. This is corruption doing that way. I watch the market close, right? I said this before. And the stocks went back down. When the market closed, the stock's supposed to stop and stable like that. Understand? But I notice it's going down. And then I'm looking at the Bacon market close. It didn't the stock didn't went down. The stock went up. But not every day the stock's gonna be up, some days it's gonna be down. So the stocks, somebody say, how come the stocks is down? Then how come the stocks is up, but my money is not up? Because when the stock if 50% grows on the stocks this morning or when the market closed, your account was supposed to grow awesome. And mine didn't grow, it go down. I'm saying, hold up. This is when I realized they're doing the same thing like they do with the account when you sell things online. So I say, oh, they control the meter. So somebody tells me, you know what happened? They control the sales wire and the speeder meter. The one that go back and forth and forward like that. Just like how they go in the past and the present. You understand? This is what I try to tell you about that levels of corruptions and behavior of the people, of the behavior of the government or the corrupt government and the other land. The people that must wake up to the other land. Understand? Watch who you talk to. Because it's more, one white woman tell me it's more than just portal and walks on. And it's more than just looking ahead. Something deeper than that happening on the earth. But your eyes is not really open to see that. So video like this now, I might get in trouble. Because right now, listen, I got children and I can't feed my children. Understand? They want me to go look work, but they don't ban the gas. Understand? Things when you lick shoot you on your leg shut down. Because my leg get shoot in. I did a video how I conquer that. Understand? And I can't move it. If I go to work, then he go, who running the jobs? The same people there. And he hit me with that, I'm done for. I could remember they do me that coming from the work. And I have to drag my feet like that to work. To the hospital, which is Mary Immaculate, when I come out for the E-train. Back then as a youth. Younger age farm. And they give me injection and give me Benadryl pill. Understand? A lot of things I went through from that level. No, remember now, when you are an artist now, you will going to face a lot of struggle and a lot of trouble. But you got to watch the people them that you choose to be around you. You understand? If you meet someone and everything, when you used to do everything good and suddenly stop going good, man. You see a new person you're dealing with, yo, man, you tell him something and say if you go, Tell him something that you're about to accomplish and say if he accomplish. If you don't accomplish, you allow him because they might send him to block you too. We go through all that. No, so no matter where you're from within the earth, there always another earth there. No matter where you're from. Understand? And once you see that level, then you're gonna be like, okay, good. No, so a person like me, they lie and say me a robber, me a thief, me a rapist, me sell drugs, me not sell no drugs, me not make no money. Every money I make it been taken from me. This is why I was doing recycle. You understand? But when we find out about spacecraft and invincible forces, I say, no, this is why I burn fire and wear certain clothes and a lot of things I could say, but you just humble and just don't do that. Understand? But anyway, man, this video is real long. And up on top, on the left, on the right, you might see a link, man. Support the link. Yeah, support the cause. If you're learning from share my videos and share it to another person. I say, listen to what I said. It is not like it is not like every other video because I don't edit my videos them. So you just gotta just go with the flow and listen how the way I do it. I speak get up Ebonics consciousness. You understand? So now check out my music. That's rule number one. Check out On the Edges. Check out Fire Burning. Check out Bamboozle. Check out Freedom. Check out Greatness. Check out A Lesson to Be Learned and tons of other things. You understand? Yeah, man, check out my music, man. I'm originally from the parish, Westmoreland. I come from Rocky Hill, Lovetown, Negril, the entire Westmoreland. I have to big up the whole of Gaza people. Yeah, I know people from Gaza too. Yeah, I know people from over Gully, big up the Gully people them too. Yeah, from look at you. I do this from long time. Big up everybody from Sherlock area. And no one can tell us that me this, me that, me this. If you don't believe it, man, ask them about me. Me just like make money and make love to women. Ask them and crack jokes and make you laugh. That's what I used to do. And sing music. That's what I do. Alright, so people, remember the link them, alright? Peace.